In June 2019, Riley Horner, a teenager from Kirkwood, Illinois, was at a dance in Springfield when an unexpected event changed her life. During the event, another student was crowd surfing, which is where people in the crowd hold up an individual who's lying across their hands. Unfortunately, the student fell and accidentally kicked Riley in the head. At first, it seemed like just a bad bump. Riley was taken to the hospital, and they thought she just had a concussion, which is like a temporary brain bruise. They sent her home thinking she'd get better in a few days, but soon after, things started to take turns for the worst. Riley started having lots of seizures. Over the next few hours, she had between 30 to 45 of these seizures. The real shock came when it became clear Riley couldn't make any new memories. Every 2 hours or so, her memory would reset. Imagine waking up every day thinking it's still June 11th, the day of the accident. Every morning, Riley thought it was still that day. She couldn't remember what happened after the accident. This means she was stuck in a kind of time loop, living the same day over and over. This condition puzzled doctors. They initially thought it was just from the concussion, but as time passed, it was obvious this was way more serious. Riley's mom, Sarah, started noticing Riley couldn't hold on to new information. If she learned something new, she'd forget it after a couple hours. Imagine going to school and forgetting everything you learned by the end of the day. Riley had to keep notes and set alarms to remind herself of what happened or what she learned. Riley's story got a lot of attention. People couldn't believe someone could live like this, always stuck in a 2-hour memory loop. Her mom reached out for help, hoping someone, somewhere, could figure out what was wrong and how to fix it. After months of trying different treatments without much luck, Riley's family decided to try something different. They took her to a place called Cognitive FX in Provo, Utah. This center specializes in treating problems like Riley's, focusing on brain injuries. Here, they used a mix of exercises that worked on coordination, memory, and physical activity in specific ways to help rebuild connections in the brain. Amazingly, after a week at Cognitive FX, Riley started to remember things. It was like her brain was slowly waking up from a long sleep. By the second week, she was almost back to normal, remembering things and not stuck in the loop anymore. Her mom called it a miracle in the mountains, referring to the Utah mountains where the center is located. After this breakthrough, Riley not only got her memory back, but also decided she wanted to study this kind of brain injury. She hopes one day to help others like the doctors at Cognitive FX helped her. Despite the severe setback, Riley showed incredible resilience, even going on to finish her first semester of nursing school with top grades. She had to adapt, taking detailed notes and reviewing them constantly before her memory reset, showing just how determined she was not to let this injury define her future. Riley's story is one of unexpected tragedy, but also of hope, showing how far medical science has come and what's possible with the right treatment and a lot of hard work.